Let's look at the system of government. We are practicing, real federalism, but so many people say it is not the real federalism that we're talking about. Do you think that also will prop up?
We should evolve the kind of government we think is best for us. If you're talking of true federalism, if I read you right, if you are saying if I have the resources in my doorstep, I should use them all by myself and then forget them. Why are we in the same country? I must be my brother's keeper. My brother should be my keeper as well. So there must be a give and take, any way you look at it.
Some feel marginalized even when they are the goods that lay the golden egg, especially the Niger Delta that you talked about.
Yes.
They've been calling for, so many things, that 50% and so on and so forth from the revenue and so on and so forth. What's your take on that too?
True federalism will mean giving them 100% and then they just pay tax.
Okay.
But that might just be too much under the second president. I'm from the Niger Delta.
Okay. I
won't agitate that because I don't live there. For instance, I live in Lagos.
Yeah.
And if I'm enjoying the goodies of Lagos, there are other non-Niger Delta people who live there and all that. So I would say yes, if you are taking resources from the people, you must develop those places. If not, God himself will not be happy with you. So give them their due. But then they realize also that because they're in one Nigeria, one country, they should contribute to developing the less developed places.
Well, then what about those who are calling for, creation of more states?
Even the 36 states we have now, to me, they are too much. Too many. Some states can't even stand on their own. So why we have more states?
Wow. So there's no need for that?
I don't think so. State creation is not our problem for now. It's not our problem. Let's develop. If you develop, some people felt when we had 12 states it was better for us. Some people felt. But some was okay, developments have gone to other places. We now have 36 major cities as against 12 major cities. Yeah, that's the point, I agree. But then for how many other states will you play? Let the states begin to develop. Let the states begin to develop their local government areas and develop towns. That way the development will come, not just necessarily by creating states. You create states, you're going to have assemblies there, you're going to have government there, you're going to have more capital expenditure there, recorded expenditure there. We just go bust one of these days. We continue that right.
But again, some people will also argue that we will spend so much in organizing the national conference.
Yes. How much is too much for the unity of the country? How much is too much for the development of the country? We've spent worse money doing, we have much more money doing worse things. Eh? I mean, this is a novel idea. I like us to embrace this national conference. I like us to make contributions, to make suggestions to the national conference as to what we think will make Nigeria go forward.
At the tail end, what is your expectation, especially, from the profession you're coming from?
My expectation, if I keep quiet now, then let me not expect anything. Okay. My expectation is that I will make contributions as well. I will submit my own memorandum. I'm already beginning to think of what to submit. My expectation is that Nigeria will be better for it. I have high hopes on that. Because people in the assembly, I hear people say, old brigade and all that. Yeah, we need a blend, a mix of this. And the people, they are not people who want to sell Nigeria, they're people who want the good of Nigeria. Some, I agree, have been in positions of places where they couldn't really influence the environment just because we're not on the driver's seat. Yeah. They are still not on the driver's seat today, but at least they will have an opportunity they've had an opportunity to reflect after leaving power. Yeah. They'll be able to bring their experience to play in this conference.